Ahem. Mic check, mic check. Check 1 2, mic check 3 4. Sorry. Mic check 1 2, mic check 3 4. I think I figured it out. I hope I figured. Guys, I figured it out. I finally did it.
You gotta change strat last minute.
Nice. Is it still skipping? Still skipping? Seriously, what? I did not figure it out. I lied. Why the fuck is this happening? But then it's not on Twitch? How is that even possible? How is that even possible, huh? Nice. Oh my god, nothing's working right now. What the fuck is happening? Streamlabs is not running? The fuck do you mean Streamlabs is not running? Is it still skipping? Still skipping? Seriously? The fuck? See what? I'm gonna lose my mind. I did not figure it out. I lied. Streamlabs is not running. Crazy song. Why the fuck is this happening? But then it's not on Twitch? I'm actually gonna crash out. I'm actually gonna crash out. Oh, what do you guys think on Twitch? Or I just fucking crash out? Fucking break something? I'm gonna fucking break something. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking break something. How the fuck? Streamlabs is not running. The fuck? What the fuck? I'll just do this. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I am. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. What? Stream Deck not available in India? No. Surely it's not that. I will double check. It's properly authorized. How do I do that? Settings. Plugins. Wow. Hey, homie. Can I share your stream and a Kick community promotions for you to have followers and viewers? I mean, go for it, brother. It's really interesting. Quite interesting. Wonder why it would not be. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. It's always something, man. It's always fucking something. YouTube is still fucked up. Select item. No. I don't want game overlay. Oh. How is my fucking Stream Deck broken? Why? Why have you done this to me? Alright, we're gonna try this one more time this way. Close it, quit, yes. We're gonna go run as admin. Sorry, that was me, not you. Oh my god, is it working? Oh my lord. Why doesn't everything just run as admin? Can I just ask that? Huh? Why doesn't everything just run as admin? Doesn't even say I'm live? Okay, that's good. What? The fuck do you mean? I will double check. It's properly authorized. How come I can't do that? Why is it poor? Why is my connection poor, folks? Anybody know? I'm focused on this now. This is what we're going to be doing for the next 6 hours, so just so you're aware. Is it video? Set the rate control to CBR. Set the preset to quality. Recording, stream delay, increase delay when reconnecting. Low latency mode. Can't you just fucking let me click on shit? It's such bullshit. Well, I don't fucking know. Can't really fucking just keep turning on and off this stream. Like, this is fine. Like, this is fine. It's weird. Like, this is fine. It's weird. Like this. Do 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 do. Why is it just YouTube? Like, look at this. Hello? Like. Huh? Alright, we're gonna try this one more time this way. Yeah, it's like fucking 6 minutes behind. Holy fucking hell, man. It's actually just garbage, isn't it? Is it? It's not quality. Keyframe interval. Maybe it would be in video. Advance. Enhance. Enhance again. Automatically reconnect. No. Stream. I don't know. Huh. Ugh. Okay, well, maybe it's because I have... Yes, I've already done that. I did. Why would I do that? That seems ridiculous. This may be it. Interval mismatch? May not assign you the better codec. But I'm not using the... Oh, I am using the... Not quality. No delay. How to fix it? Well, I fucked up because I took that off. I thought that would help. Force. Keyframe interval. Output settings. Wow. I'm just fucking retard. Eating your uploads. Oh. You know what? I'm not fixing it tonight. Fuck you, YouTube. If you're here on YouTube, fuck you. I apologize to anybody who's here on YouTube. It is a disgusting level of terrible quality. It's just atrocious. I feel ashamed to even be fucking putting this bullshit out. Jesus. Let's all calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody relax. Does drive me fucking nuts though. Like, I literally am 16 minutes behind on YouTube. I don't know. I would literally have to stop the stream yet again. Go in and do that. I don't give a fuck. Let's just be real. It's already 1:17 in the morning, and I have done fuck all. If you think you're a real conservative and can win in Canada without offending the trannies, brown people, and the CBC, you're retarded. True. True, Brother Greg. True, Brother Greg. It's truth, Brother Greg. Well, I got my fucking this working, Stream Deck, so that's a win. Blonde Bigot says, the incredibly fucking stupid Rachel Gilmore, too much of a coward to stand behind what she says, retweets me, but predictably, to be fair, she always turns off all of her comments. Rachel, you literally stood with the mentally ill murder of innocent little children. I won't take any lessons on morality from you. True. There's a very good reason all of us can have our comment section open, and you can't. The hell? What does this even mean? She's so stupid. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm on the wrong side of everything all the time. I think that's probably a sign of the opposite. Hitler was right. Oh yeah, the real climb is that you're on. That's fair. That's fair. It's so funny. Wait, what is this? What? See, what the fuck, man? It's every fucking day this bullshit is happening. It's crazy. Report from Wiretap Media. Indian trucker Sukhwinder Sidhu, the fuck, pleads guilty after killing former Canadian Olympian Alexandra Paul. God rest her soul. Sidhu was driving double the speed limit in construction zone when he slammed into the back of her vehicle, killing her and injuring her newborn son. Deport now. No, won't give me a noose. What about a hangman? No? What about a guillotine? How do you spell guillotine? Okay, they just not give me any gifts. What, I can't do Harry Potter? Okay, this is just bullshit. That's fine. What? Why is Twitter doing this to me? Because I said Hitler was right? Fuck. So gay. Yeah, so this is Maya, one of the little girls who got shot at Tumbler Ridge. I saw that she had been showing signs of moving. I think she was flexing her toes and fingers, she said, or at least some movement. So, I don't know. Can't even comprehend, man. Please pray for Maya and her family. Yes. Trannies children. The trans community is under attack. Canadians. Oops. My last tweet, I promise. Surprised you guys are still here. I forgot you were here. I thought I was just tweeting, just shit posting by myself. Oh yeah, this is the post, Rachel Gilmore. You fucking ghouls out here laying hate onto tragedy for your own disgusting political purposes. The school's gender identity doesn't fucking matter. Really? Really? It doesn't matter what kind of person went into this school and shot up fucking 35 kids? teacher. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening to my camera now? Yeah, what the fuck? Standing with and sending love to the trans community today. You don't deserve any of this. You deserve so much better. So sorry. Fuck them. Fuck them all. I hate them. Despicable. I'm so sick of seeing dickless men with their long hair claiming to be women. You're a mentally ill man. Stay the fuck out of women's sports, bathrooms, and locker rooms. People fighting for this deserve hate. Absolutely. Yeah, this is fucked up, man. I didn't even hear about this until just now. I missed that. I usually have my fucking... I see everything. I'm like the panopticon of Canadian politics. I see it all, brother. This slipped. I don't know how this got by me. Indian trucker Sukhwinder Sidhu, I fucking hate these people, has officially pled guilty to killing Olympian athlete Alexandra Paul. He drove his fucking truck into the back of her car. It's just... Sure, and I'm the one that's bad for wanting them to get deported. Holy, this is bright. This person's so stupid. Are they saying Trump did? Yeah, it's so stupid. These people are all the fucking same. Change my view. I hate this place too. Maybe I just hate everybody. Maybe that's what's happening. I just fucking hate everybody. Everybody's a fucking idiot but me. You guys want to watch that video? We gotta get ready for this. You guys ready for this? This is how I feel. Okay? This is me. This is how I feel. There I am.
Look at all these fucking slugs.
Look at them all. Look at them all. Pathetic. Weak. Dickless men pretending to be women.
Everyone's a fucking idiot but me.
Everyone's a fucking idiot but me.
Slugs making consumer choices thinking it's freedom. They don't even know.
I'm really fucking smart.
I'm really fucking smart. I see what's fucking going on. I'm a genius on different levels of different types of scientific, political levels. I can't be fooled with your politics and your laws. I see through them into the real reality. Mindless slugs addicted to shit. Paying money to buy poisons. Eating shit I would never fucking touch.
It's just kind of nuts. Everybody's running around. There you go. Is it every year gets crazier and crazier, right? And they're all slugs, but you and me. You're a slug. You're a slug walking around begging for slime, for sugar.
You're a slug.
You see how everybody here is like a slug, right?
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Yeah. You see it. You understand.
I can't be held accountable with your laws.
Like your jacket.
What?
Your jacket. It's cool.
You know your slug.
You're a slug.
Thanks. I got it's the motorcycle jacket.
Oh.
You like motorcycle? Have you seen motorcycles?
I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ride one?
All right, that's the end of it. I just love this as the end.
Look at all these fucking slugs.
Look at all these fucking slugs. Everybody's a fucking idiot but me.
Everyone's a fucking idiot but me.
She's just standing there in the sun.
Slugs making consumer choices thinking it's freedom. They don't even know.
They don't even know. You don't even know.
I'm really fucking smart.
I'm really fucking smart.
I see what's fucking going on.
All right. I love that video. All right.
Someone hacked Epstein's Wikipedia, and the person was found dead at the bottom of a cliff?
Wait, what?
Wait. Epstein had someone hack Wikipedia to modify his page. Then this person eventually died, found
Okay, we gotta
at the bottom of a cliff. Insane document.
Al Seckel. Al Seckel, he says. We gotta look at this. I don't even believe you. Al. Let's look at Gmail. Maybe they deleted it. Al Sec. Oh. Al Seckel. Wait. Okay. Wait. Let's go back to the video. Sorry.
Found in the Epstein files. To Jeffrey
EFTA 024. We're gonna do this. I'm not gonna give up. EFTA 02. Was it 04? 024. EFTA 024168191681681. 681. Okay. From Al Seckel, they have all sorts of protection around your mugshot picture on Wiki. So we're hacking Wiki now to remove it and replace with the photo you sent with have the headline. Jeffrey Epstein, businessman, philanthropist. By the way, we took you out of the sex offender category, removed the headline, beginning sentence that also stated sex offender. Now it just reads businessman, philanthropist. Okay.
Epstein from this random guy. They have all sorts of protection around your, quote, mugshot picture on Wiki. We are hacking Wiki now to remove it and replace it with the photo that you sent, which will have the headline, Jeffrey Epstein, businessman, philanthropist. By the way, we took you out of the sex
Al Shekel. I just realized.
Offender category and remove the headline in the beginning sentence from the wiki that also stated sex offender, and now it just reads businessman philanthropist. We recorded the IP addresses of the people who were going in and changing our edits back and actually hack the site to block them back in.
Why?
That's why the site has been stable. Smiley face. An email that Epstein in 2010 describes a deliberate search engine manipulation to bury reporting on his crimes. They boosted all other Epsteins to bury any direct searches for his name plus file. This is clear evidence of a coordinated, deceptive reputation control. Jeff, I'm very happy to report to you today that we have managed to get some very positive results already. This was not the case as of yesterday when we checked, so the bots may have just made their rounds, taking our work into effect. If you type your name into Google News, the first article that came to the very top was the most recent suit from last month. And as you scrolled down, there were other articles. If you typed your name plus file, etc., you would get scored.
Is this illegal?
Of results
for Al Schmeckel?
Of news, blog, and other entries. Now, if you type your name, you will see endless pages of Google News about every other Jeffrey Epstein, but you will not see any more news articles about you. Even if you type in your name plus file, a direct search, no documents will turn up. We did.
How interesting is it that how many Jeffrey Epsteins there are? I think that's just a coincidence. I don't know.
And this is just, it's an email. They're just posting this. We did this to effectively, by effectively creating massive amounts of links, search engine parameters to all the other Epsteins. Of course,
Epstein is a very common
name.
name.
Articles appear, we will have to deal with them on a case-by-case basis. We will have a Google alert on all terms, so we will catch things when they appear. This, of course, will be the main effect as the Google search, as the articles will now start coming down in relevance. We are now embarked on a very offensive similar strategy for the main web, which requires posting of new websites. Anyway, we are very pleased about this. Wiki hacked.
We are very pleased about this. So is this Al Shekel guy like a hacking lead, a lead for a hacking team, or does he just like contract that job out. I don't know.
Finally changed mugshot out. It was heavily protected.
It was heavily protected.
Added a whole new section on your wiki entry, pushing the bad stuff down on the page in wiki.
That'll do
even though we reworded most of it, so it isn't that bad.
my
Working
sweets.
on the photo switch.
Let me see this weekend.
I took out the convicted sex offender. In 2015,
He took out the convicted sex offender part. It's almost like they know how bad it looks. So I guess what their plan was this is just to cover it up for him. They're just gonna cover it up so that he can still hang out with these business leaders, or I don't know.
Sekel's body.
Wait, what?
That's the guy. To Jeffrey Epstein from this random guy. Sekel's body was
From this random guy, yeah.
found at the bottom of a cliff near his home in southern France. As of December 2021, his death remained unconfirmed by
What? His death remained unconfirmed. You mean the motive, or not the motive, the way he died. There's a word for it. I'm an idiot.
French authorities. What the fuck? Collaboration with Jeffrey Epstein. Around 2010, Sekel and Maxwell. Wait, which Maxwell is this? This isn't the one I think it is, right? No, I don't think it is. Wait, he became involved with Isabel Maxwell, a French-born entrepreneur and the co-founder of Magellan. Maxwell has been listed as a technology pioneer of the World Economic Forum, president of ComTouch, an Israeli internet dude. Wait. Oh my God, that's her. That actually is her sister. Oh my.
Wait. I missed that.
Magellan. Maxwell has been listed as a technology pioneer. Maxwell is this? This isn't the one I think it is, right? No, I don't think it is. Wait, he became involved with Isabel Maxwell, a French-born entrepreneur and the co-founder of Magellan.
The co-founder of Magellan.
Maxwell has been listed as a technology pioneer of the World Economic Forum, president of ComTouch, an Israeli internet dude.
Oh.
Wait. Oh my God, that's
It's
her.
her sister.
That actually is her sister. Oh my God. And so this guy, the last person that he dated until he died from falling off of a cliff was Ghislaine Maxwell's sister. Oh man, how about that? And I don't even know what to say. This is insane. And she's still alive now too. Holy fucking shit. So mega rich family, the Maxwells, yeah. And then she's a president of an Israeli internet company in the Economic Forum. Like, this is the kind of shit, bro. Like,
Guys, it's over.
Why are you showing your butt to the camera? It is over. YouTube ads are disgusting now. What the fuck? YouTube ads are fucking going off the rails. All right, this YouTube channel, this might be the most important YouTube channel you come across. I don't know who this guy is. I actually forget his name. He doesn't even say it. But an unreal YouTuber, an unreal yapper. You guys ready for some yapping? Some deep yapping? This is called See, that's why I'm not a yapper. What's up, Mexis? What's up, good? See? See the cat? The ghetto? Anyway, you ready for some good yapping? Guy that actually knows what he's talking about. Sorry, is this called The Great Realizing by the Simulated Leviathan? We'll give him a follow. Simulated Leviathan. He's obviously a big AI guy.
Have you noticed that
Nope.
YouTube, Instagram, and other social medias, they've been allowing certain types of content that would not have been allowed just a couple of years ago? Kind of strange, right? To demonstrate this, here's a painting I did.
Just think about this. This is a painting he did.
Still, it's a work in progress.
I can't do all these faces. I might be able to do like this fucking weird ass temple shit. And maybe like this. But I can't do like this. Like fuck.
As you can see, it
Fat
looks
ass
like
Oprah.
Jeffrey Epstein's Island, but it's not Jeffrey Epstein's Island for legal reasons. This is just Celebrity Island. And on this
Celebrity
island,
Island.
you can see we got Oprah Winfrey here, pre-Ozempic, Harvey Weinstein on her back, Benjamin Netanyahu,
Harvey Weinstein on her back.
Obama, Ellen DeGeneres. There's hot dogs and pizza there. Stephen Hawking, Bill Gates we have here, lovely little Bill Gates. And here's the P. Diddy himself with old President Biden there sniffing
Yep.
his neck.
Yep,
And
there's
we have
Biden.
Tom Hanks from Castaway here. And if you know the Castaway ball and what the face represents, there's a whole thing about that. You definitely can't talk about that on YouTube. That would get taken down straight away. But it's horrific. And then that's Bono on the end. And the man himself, Epstein,
There he
in the
is,
sky
up in the
looking down on
clouds.
them all. I guess I'm implying that Epstein's in heaven here, which is kind of funny. And Jimmy Savile, if you know the UK law.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's don't worry about that. That's Mahatma Gandhi. But anyway, that takes
Wait.
some explanation.
Have you been able to code the file ETF? Decode the file? Brother. You think I'm like part of that hacking group that we were talking about in that last video, but I can take a little peekaboo. Is this oops. I would like to end that task. Yeah, it's really easy. Actually, when I first saw it, like you can sort of read it, like so what you do is you go CLOSE, close your eyes, close your eyes. Wait. Oh, yes, whatever. They wrote it for you up here, right? Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Oh, just close your eyes over. Oh, I was reading that as an I, but it's an L. CLO. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Don't speak, she doesn't talk. I can't stop shaking. It's been a week. A decision I was made, but I can't tell Jeffrey. Stelio, yeah. What the hell are you doing, cat? That's your own tail, you fucking weirdo. Hey! Ow! That hurts. Hey! What have you done? Okay, get out of here. What are you doing? Removable drives. What are you doing, cat? Still thrilled about joining the Empire? Maybe we can record this again. Something went wrong. Why? God damn it. What the hell is my cat doing? Huh? What are you doing? I think she literally threw her body against my computer so hard that my drive slipped out of a spot. So that's good. That's good, isn't it? That's nice. I appreciate that, cat. But we're leaving you at home all weekend. XNF wait. XNFX and F. XNF. Ellie, fuck off. You can't be up here if you're gonna do that. Am I excited to be part of the Empire? You know it, brother. I'd way rather be part of the American Empire than fucking the communist shithole I live in. So even though Trump is a wet noodle of a president, I would way rather take the wet noodle of the president over some bullshit that I live in. So don't get it twisted.
But anyway, that takes some explanation as well. Some of you might know some Mahatma Gandhi law, but yes, he belongs in heaven next to Epstein. Don't think about that too much. Why they're in heaven? They're just looking down.
Say you're sorry.
Now you might notice
tell
that
people you're
there's
sorry.
a few people missing. I was kind of waiting for the documents to come out, the Epstein list to be released before I added any more people. And my goodness, they got released yesterday. And let me just tell you, I'm going to need a bigger canvas, right? I'm going to need a bigger canvas. You know, one of the prominent people missing, of course, is Trump. And I think he deserves a spot at this point.
I'm still alive, right? Yeah, thank God.
Don't get too political about this. Like, just, you know, whatever, you know?
The whole child sex network being the glue that holds the entire together doesn't throw you off, huh? If you think Canada isn't just as implicated in that, you're crazy. We're basically part of the British royalty empire, and so that's where a lot of our power comes from, whatever you want to call it. And the British royal, even the British government is basically folding under the weight of the Epstein file releases, so we're all fucked, brother. You know, USA might be more inundated because you guys, do you know what it is? Israel is more connected to US. Israel doesn't really give a fuck about Canada because we're sort of just a nothing burger. The only thing about Canada that we have going for us is that we're attached to the US. And right now we've kind of shit the bed and you guys hate us. So that'd be the reason to do your own thing, not join the network. I see that I see what you're saying. But this is the thing, you know, I identify a lot more with the American ideals than I do with communism. And I'm not even joking when I say we are in late stage socialism, the welfare state in Canada, to a level you don't even quite understand. Like, I actually think Canada, the Federation of Canada, will fall apart even if we don't become part of the US. And so I think it's just inevitable. You know, it's just inevitable that some parts of Canada will join US. It just will happen. And I honestly, you know, this is the thing people say. You know, it's kind of like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like, yeah, like you get like, yes, you become part of the US and there's a lot of good things you get from that. But then you get attached to this fucking Jewish pedophile ring and all of a sudden you're supporting the fucking, you know, Israel and their war in the Middle East, and I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what? It just makes me black-pilled. I just say, fuck it. What's the point? It's all fucked. It's either you live in a socialist communist hellhole where there's just people just absolutely raping you for your money, or you live in a Jewish, a Jewish-run capitalist society where, fucking hell, man. I don't know. It's fucked.
Now, what if I told you there was a reason for all this? There's a reason that we are being allowed to share certain content that you couldn't share before. What if I told you there was a reason for this? You know, we are allowed to expose prominent people. We are allowed to share certain theories online at the moment.
The Montel Albertans. I like that. The Montel Albertans. See, maybe this is the thing. Maybe what will happen, I don't want this to happen to US, but maybe that will be sort of like Europe where there becomes a lot more regional power. Regional, so yeah, Montel, Alberta, maybe we can include BC and I mean, do we really want Washington? And also, do we really want BC? Like, oh, I don't know.
That you couldn't do.
So this guy, sorry to keep interrupting him. This is an important part here.
Told you there was a reason for all this. There's a reason that we are being allowed to share certain content that you couldn't share before. What if I told you there was a reason for this? You know, we are allowed to expose prominent people. We are allowed to share certain theories online at the moment that you couldn't do before. What if I told you there was a grand conspiracy, a grand plan surrounding this? Well, this is where I introduce...
You scared the shit out of me, sir. See, this is the thing. Like, oh, we need to burn down and, you know, get rid of all this. And it's like, but then why another black pill? Coastal access is kind of big, but maybe you could grab Alaska. See, you got to have coastal access, you know, so maybe we do need BC. We just need to port all the liberals back to Eastern Canada. But what this guy's saying is, so even if, say, you know, you do burn down this pedophilic ring that, you know, the globalist, the current world order, which is what's happening, that the current world order is we are controlled by satanic pedophile elitists who run our country. That's the current world order. And maybe they eat babies. Maybe they eat children. They're cannibalistic, ritualistic, satanic pedophiles. And they run our world. But the problem is, 2 years ago, if you would have said this, everything would be censored. You would never be able to say this online. I would be banned immediately, even though that we have, 4 people watching? I would still be banned immediately. But there's a very interesting thing happening. Why are they allowing us to see so much right now? Why are they allowing everybody to talk about this? Why did they allow the Epstein files to come out? You know, I don't know. Not just the Epstein files. There's tons of other stuff happening, like the rape gang inquiry in UK. You know, the rape gang inquiry in Canada. Both Pakistani rape gangs, by the way. Lots of things are happening in Belarus. I think they uncovered one. In Ukraine, they've been uncovering a lot of one and talking about it. So I don't know.
Introduce to you David Goldberg, right? Now, David Goldberg, okay, any video about this guy is scrubbed off the internet, right? YouTube seemed to delete and destroy any video that surrounds his ideas. So we'll see. If this video gets removed tomorrow, you'll know why, right? If my channel gets completely nuked, you'll know why. Now, he supposedly was a researcher that also had connections with the White House. And through that, he received information about a grand plan. And then he exposed this plan. What happened to David Goldberg after he exposed his plan?
He's dead.
He was found dead. Yes, he passed away, bless him. He was found by his neighbor foaming at the mouth, and
Oh, foaming at the mouth. I thought it was going to be 2 shots to the back of the head, but it was a suicide.
police came, they took all his electronics, and that was that. All his videos, everything he ever posted online was scrubbed off the internet. It's
I don't
almost
think
like
this is
he
a
never
true story.
existed. Kind of strange, right? So what was this plan? Well, it was a 2-part plan, a 2-stage plan. Stage 1 was Project Pogo, and Stage 2 was Project Zephyr. They got to think about better names for this.
They
Pogo,
do.
whatever. Okay. So, what was Project Pogo? Well, Project Pogo was basically, I'm simplifying it a lot. I can't really explain the plan fully, because if I do, it gets a bit... I've got to play with YouTube's rules a little bit. It gets a bit, shall we say, anti-Israel.
Oh, 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 oy vey, oy vey. Oh wait.
That's all I'll say, right? So, stage 1 of this plan was basically building a list of people. A naughty list, yes. Now, how do you build a naughty list? Well, you kind of allow this content to spread, and then you can see who comments on it. You can see who engages with this content, who is engaging, who is liking this content. So maybe you watching this now, if you comment or like this post, you will be on the naughty list. How do you feel about that? I don't know, right? But another aspect of this is the idea of control.
Oh, I am on the naughty list.
Opposition, that they can control the prominent YouTubers. That's the main aspect. David Goldberg uses the example of Alex Jones. He thinks Alex Jones is controlled by the CIA. Today, I would say, you can think, a lot of people think Tucker Carlson is controlled by the CIA.
I would say Tucker a lot more than Alex, although I don't know. Alex Jones, this is the thing about Alex Jones. Alex Jones is about 10 years ahead of everybody else.
His father was a CIA operative, You can think of all these people. Think about all these YouTubers that seem to just pop up out of nowhere, right? And they're just like really prominent, even though they have no charisma or anything. They just seem to be blowing up. Me, for example. Yeah, maybe I'm controlled opposition. Maybe I'm getting...
Just wait, yeah. Wait. Who is this guy?
paid. Hey, look, am I getting some APAC money? Look, actually, if someone does want to pay me to post stuff or something like that, look, I'll sell my soul. I'll do it. I'll be controlled opposition.
Sorry, I'm just
as long
looking
as
for-
the money's good, I'll do it.
Make sure I'm still alive.
Okay, I'm joking. Moving on. So that's it. Pogo is
that's
building
okay.
this list
We're
of
good.
naughty list people, using and allowing content to spread so that they can gain information on the people liking this stuff. Naughty list. Now, what is part 2 of this? What is the
part 2?
Zephyr plan? What is this? Well,
wait.
once you have your naughty list, you've got to do something with it, right? So you gather your naughty list, and then you exterminate. Yes, we're just gonna kill
You
them.
what?
That's the plan. See how it's kind of crazy.
Had to laugh, man.
Right, when you think about it. The idea of building a huge list and then extermination, that's a bit wild. But there's more to it than that.
It's a bit
He
much.
says, David Goldberg says that actually only the prominent people would be, the considered high-level, dangerous, autistic schizos. They would be the ones that would be taken out. The rest of them would be put in concentration camps or banned off the internet completely. That's the plan, right? That's kind of the idea, right? You watch too...
Sure, that's the idea. I'd imagine Northern BC would join with less trouble than Vancouver, though, again, coast access via Alaska is viable if you take the Northwest Territories and build a few roads. I mean, the Northwest Territories, how many people live there? 25,000, 60,000, I don't know, in all of Northwest Territories, so it's basically, yeah, it's nothing. But Yeah, I think I see what you're saying. You need coastal access, so either go up through you or Northwest Territories into Alaska, which would work. It's just that it's a fucking middle of nowhere, and it's fucking freezing for 9 months of the year. Although it's nice in the summer, so I don't know. On the flip side of that, if you did take northern BC, you already have the ports. Um. So yeah. Question is, would Vancouver be able to sustain itself? You would be isolated, right? So I don't know. I don't even know how this would go. This is the thing. I actually don't understand how this is going to go because there's no real plan for this. It seems sort of like Alberta's going to separate, and each province is going to have their own dealings with separation. And I think Alberta might separate, and maybe we take Saskatchewan. And I like the idea of Manitoba. But then at that point, are we going to. I don't know.
Asmongold, you'll be put in the gulag, right? That's kind of the plan. That's
Oh
the
my
idea.
God, I'm going to the
also,
gulag.
This isn't just a left-right. This isn't just a right-wing thing, right? You can think it's a left-right thing. They basically garner the data, they get the data, and they can see who's these extreme leftists, who's these extreme rightists. Both of them, we can just lock down. That's kind of the idea, right? But they need to build the list first.
Uh-oh.
Now, it gets even spookier.
Are you guys on the list?
Because David Goldberg, he made a prediction. Now, bear in mind, he died in the summer of 2019. But he predicted that there would be a virus that would spread around the world. Now, I don't know if you remember, but a few months after the...
Whoa, I wonder what happened. Manitoba would get Hudson's Bay, which is all right. I think access to China is bigger, though. I think the Arctic is going to be the biggest highway that we see. It's going to open up a whole new ship lane through the Arctic. The Arctic.
Summer of 2019. Something like that did happen. As I remember, his memory hold a bit, but I think something like that did happen, right?
I think it did happen.
So that's weird, right? But the problem is, I think this story is a load of bullshit. I know, it's disappointing. I'm disappointed, but I have to be truthful about this. I think it's a load of bullshit for 4 main reasons. I hate being a debunker. Debunkers suck, but let me just debunk this for you.
I think he's probably right here.
There is something to the plan. The Pogo plan and the Zephyr plan. I'll get back to that in a moment. There's something there, I would say. But the story of David Goldberg is bullshit. Number 1,
there you go.
There's no record of this guy ever existing. You can't find anything about him.
Is this just an AI photo of some random guy then?
Bear in mind, this is a researcher that had connections to the White House. And yet, there's no information. There's no friends or family that have come forward. Nothing, right? Nothing. Now, people say that's evidence that they scrubbed the internet clean because what he was saying was so dangerous. But it's also evidence that he maybe never existed. You choose, right? Number 2, there would be links to a certain Bitcoin website and suggestions that you should donate using a certain website, right? With Bitcoin. Nice. Now, this turned out to be a scam, right? It was stealing money from people, and people lost a lot of money through this.
Okay, so it's just a scam. It's just a scam that somebody made a story and said, you need to donate to me to make this so I can continue this work to save our species.
At the time. Now, it's weird, right? So it seems like this whole theory was just an elaborate plan to steal people's Bitcoin, right? That's number 2. It
sort of does seem like that.
Number 3, a lot of this was posted during the pandemic after his death by his friend that had the kill switch, right? So he was posting it on the behalf of David Goldberg. So the prediction of the pandemic, it kind of falls apart when it's posted during the pandemic. And number 4, he made a lot of crazy...
Oh, it was posted during the pandemic? Okay. What are we doing?
Predictions. He said a lot of things that contain dates. And looking back now in 2026, we can see that a lot of this just didn't happen. So it kind of... certain parts fall apart, but he did make some predictions that came true. Like, he was talking about a war with Iran, but to be honest, a lot of people were talking about a war with Iran for the past fucking 20 years. So,
it's true.
But
it's true.
That doesn't mean that the plan, Project Pogo, creating a list of undesirable people, that, the naughty list, that reads true to me. especially now. At the moment, these companies, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth, they have the power to moderate like they never had before, and yet they're not using it. Because now they have artificial intelligence moderation. Previously, they would have algorithmic moderation, and then they would have moderation teams to handle everything. Now they have artificial intelligence moderation, which means they can monitor, even a specific phrase, or they could read the whole tone of a video and decide whether it is good or bad, remove it.
True.
They have moderation like they've never had before. And yet the floodgates are open. We are seeing content.
See, isn't that weird? Yeah, it's so true. They could censor everything. They have the AI to do it, although I think they've probably had the AI to do it for about 10 years now. You know, they just didn't tell us. But, yeah, it's interesting. Why are they allowing that?
Like, again, pre-2016 kind of content. It's kind of strange, right? And then when you think about the idea that potentially some YouTubers are under the control of either the CIA or something greater, they have protections on them.
Delete it
That kind of
yourselves,
rings true as well. I mean,
Is that Lenin? Is that a Lenin quote? I didn't know that. The best way to control the opposition is to lead it ourselves. I had no idea that was a Lenin
recently, the Epstein list came out yesterday. There was some YouTubers on there. I think there was
quote. He's so right. Lenin is so right.
this, I forgot what, is he Quebecian or French or something? I can't understand a word he's saying. But this guy,
XQC?
I forgot his name. I'll just put him there.
No.
He received $25,000 from Epstein. He brushes it off as if it's nothing, but
He's a white supremacist. Jean-Francois Garipi. Who? Never heard of this guy. What is it? Garipi. Garipi? Or what? Who? Did he have a show in English or what? Okay, everybody relax. Where did that just go? Okay. Has been missing since June 2023. Was she found? Wait, what rabbit hole am I getting into? She's never found. Prince Edward Island. Relevant to AI. Hello? Charlie B. Curran. Seedens 2.0. Prompt an average shift at Waffle House. Make sure.
If this is your first shift at Waffle House, you have to fight.
Wait, no, wait. We're gonna watch this part back. Ready? Oh shit.
Y'all gonna act right or I'm closing this bitch down.
I've never been to a Waffle House, but I kind of want to right now. This is crazy though. Right. I don't want to fucking log into Facebook. So let me get this straight. This guy, Jean-Francois Garipe, is a Canadian white supremacist, former neuroscience researcher, alt-right political commentator. Or 1984. Anyway, whatever. Sounds sort of based. He's 41. When was his last show? Like, was he live? Or is he crushed on biology? Is he Rumble?
Simplify contracts with AI.
I'm not going to put you through that. Anyway, that guy, his partner is Elra Patoni, 30, Borden, Prince Edward Island. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Anyway, let's hear more about him.
If you would take money off someone like Epstein...
Oh yeah, he took money off Epstein.
Epstein owns you, right? What the fuck's his name? I don't remember. You already know that online platforms...
Wait. You're telling me that in 2023, his wife went missing. Hasn't been reported. It's been confirmed he received money from Epstein in the files. What the fuck? Did he just traffic his partner? Is that what happened?
Are being used to profile you. Social media is being used to profile you.
Or did his wife find out about this supposed Epstein link and what he'd done, and then she tried to confront him, so he killed her and threw her into a well in the middle of Prince Edward Island somewhere? Well, in one of those big lighthouses. That's where he left her.
You already know this.
That's
right?
my conspiracy
Think about it. When
theory.
You scroll your phone, you'll see adverts tailored towards you. Now, that's a very basic thing that's been happening for a long time. It's algorithmic, right? But now, with artificial intelligence, they're able to profile you better than ever before. I guarantee it. Peter Kingsnorth, fantastic author, he said something along the lines of, artificial intelligence will know your child better than you.
That's scary.
Think about that as a parent. That AI will know your child better than you. It's scary, but there's some truth in it. You don't know what your child's doing on your phone, on his phone and stuff like this, but the AI does. And the AI will be able to build a profile. Now, with this profile building, they can categorize us better than ever before. They can put you on the naughty list if they want to.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what they do with this naughty list, that's concerning.
We just talk about how cool he is that he wears this fucking fire shirt. I feel like my dad would like that shirt. My boomer father, who's like 7-year-olds. Actually, do you know what? Maybe he'd think that shirt was tacky. You know, that's how cringe it is. Maybe it's so cool it's cringe for my boomer father.
I don't know if they're going to execute people or put them in gulags or prison for saying certain things online. I mean, I live in the UK. That's already happening. I think in the UK we have the highest level of imprisonment for social media.
That's crazy.
Yeah, posts, right? It's kind of crazy. So it's already happening where I live. But the more likely scenario is they're building a social credit score system. They are imitating China.
Yes.
You understand? The idea is if you post the wrong things or you like the wrong things on Instagram or something like this, you will lose social credit score. And then if you have a low social credit score, you won't be able to get a bank account, a mortgage, maybe even a job, potentially. You won't get these privileges because you just have a bad social credit score. This is a common theory being spread online. Everyone knows this, but this is happening. We know this is happening, right?
Of course it is.
Right? What we're seeing is a mimetic rivalry between the old...
I gotta look that word up. Mimetic. Study of memes. No. Mimetic. Reading them as memes. Study of memes. What?
World leaders of Europe and America versus the new guys, China. This is mimetic rivalry. Do you know René Girard? He comes
mimetic rivalry
up with this concept. He actually predicted this. He said China will rise up.
It looks like he hasn't washed it and plans to return it for a refund after this video.
And become the mimetic rival of America. Because China has been imitating the American...
It does look like a brand new shirt. It even got like the new creases where you can tell it was all folded up.
American model for a while now, right? Pure
right here,
capitalism with like a
Right here.
different structure. You try and explain what the China model is. It's kind of like a national socialism.
Okay, I knew I was writing that wrong. Mimetic. Relating to constituting or habituating practice. What? Can you just give me a fucking... What does this mean? No. No. Stop this. Stop this nonsense. Representation or imitation of the real world in art and literature? Mesis. Mimetic. I don't know.
With heavy capitalism
I'm retarded.
on the side, right? It's kind of strange. How would you categorize it? I don't know, but that's China, right?
Mimetic.
And that
I
seems
gotta
to
learn.
be
I gotta
working
understand that
very
concept.
well. They are very efficient,
I'm
and they are
stupid.
now like potentially the next top dog in the world. So America, Europe, they have
China's gonna have a big fall off in the next 20 years, though. So
to
we're
start
fine.
imitating the China model because they can't not.
No, we don't.
Because otherwise China will overtake them, right? So it's important for America to bring in some sort of social credit score system or something like this to try and combat this new threat, this new rival. Think about that, right? Think about this as well, right?
I
mentioned René Girard, the philosopher that came up with the mimetic rivalry concept.
God damn it. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Mimetic theory. Gerard's thoughts. Main contribution, desire. Mimetically. Act. Subject, model, object. Oh, wait. Now I understand. Okay, I understand. The mimetic is, yeah, okay. I have heard this theory before. There's a model for certain things. So when you think of a chair in your mind, there's a model for that because it's a real life. So the question is, like, you can basically, it's like visualization.
Do you know who was a student under René Girard?
You can visualize how that country would be versus how this country would be, is I think how they're saying.
And maybe a friend of René Girard, I think. Peter Thiel. Yes, Palantir's Peter Thiel.
I maybe got
a
that
very
completely wrong. I
influential
need to learn
person
that.
within America. He says stuff like this, that we need to imitate. He knows about mimetic rivalry. He knows about René Girard's theories of imitating China, going like a reverse imitation. He knows about this. That's
Right.
kind of weird, right? Thinking about that. Anyway, I could go into Peter Thiel's philosophy for a while. There's more, lots of people.
The rivalry works. Rivalry. It works because they both desired power, control, and so they see each other. So they basically imitate each other on the way up. Is that correct?
People have done videos about him talking about the Antichrist, which, there's something there to that, actually. Anyway, don't get me started on Peter Thiel. Is that the only reason they are allowing the floodgates to open with all this content? I would say no. I think there could be more to it, right?
True.
I forgot what the term is, but it is called like flooding the water or something like this, right? I think that's the term. I'm not sure. But the idea is that they give us all this conspiracy theory stuff. They give us all the information we want, and it distracts us from the main issues.
God damn it, I think that's what they're doing.
This goes back to Occupy Wall Street. You know the Occupy Wall Street movement? Where people were actually looking at at the corporations on Wall Street and realizing that they are consolidating wealth and they are the problem. That was what was happening with the Occupy Wall Street movement. It was a horseshoe theory. Both the left and right both agreed they were uniting against this problem. But what happened? Well, we had the culture wars. This was not this was not a natural process. This was a planned process. We now know that with the Epstein files. We can see that certain things were happening. 4chan was influenced by Epstein. Maxwell was on the opposite side, influencing the Redditors.
Isn't that a weird thought? So Maxwell was a super Redditor. She was a mod in a ton of the main communities. Jeffrey Epstein apparently founded the Paul community. Poll.
The culture war, potentially,
The poll board.
was a staged thing. I would say it was. Like, all of a sudden, we forgot about Wall Street because we're now ranting about racial stuff and transgenderism and all this. We're ranting and start fighting each other again and ignoring the main issue. You know? That's one aspect of it. Flooding the water. Flooding us with information to distract us from the big issues.
Interesting, isn't it?
And think about this, right? The Epstein files were released just a couple of days ago, or yesterday, right? Think about that, right? What else happened? While everyone is looking at these Epstein files, what else is happening in the world? Look around.
Well, other rape gangs are happening, inquiries, stock market is crashing, gold, silver, which I think are two things he talks about here. I think that's where he's going with this. He's going to talk about the stock market. I also think, what else is happening in the world right now? People don't want to know. They don't want us to see. I mean, for Canada, a lot of the welfare state is crumbling. Mass migration.
Well, gold, gone. Bitcoin, destroyed. Silver, all the stock market
Silver was fucked.
is crashing.
Large crypto whales like BlackRock began selling off Bitcoin days before the Epstein files were released. The same day the files were released, we had the first bank failure of 2026. The price of gold, silver crashed deliberately. We are seeing rapid deleveraging, chain reaction, margin calls, and collateral vanishing overnight. This is market manipulation.
Around us.
Interesting. Market manipulation.
But no one's paying attention.
BlackRock began selling off Bitcoin days before the Epstein files were released.
To it too much. No one knows what these corporations are doing at the moment. What's happening? Everyone's looking at the Epstein files and ignoring this problem. You can see it's a distraction technique. It's like Dubai chocolate. Do you know about Dubai chocolate?
I do know about Dubai chocolate.
Have you noticed that there's Dubai chocolate everywhere? Like the chocolate.
Also, there's no pistachios in Dubai.
Chocolate with the green pistachio chocolate. It's nothing special. It's just chocolate, but it's everywhere, right? Do you know why that is? Well, if you were to Google or search for Dubai chocolate 5 years ago or a few more years ago, you would have come across something very different, right? You would have come across the idea of women going to Dubai and being used as human toilets.
What the fuck?
That was what rich Saudi people were paying for. They were paying to use women as human toilets. That
I love this guy's
was
laugh.
what a Dubai chocolate was. But now, when you search Dubai chocolate, you don't see that. That's probably a really bad example. Anyway,
I think that's a good example. I see exactly what you're saying.
It's a psychological operation by the Dubai Tourist Board to make you think that human toilets in Dubai is not a thing. It's actually just lovely chocolate they have. But maybe there's something even more sinister going on, right? Think about this, right? They're calling this right now, this movement online, the Great Awakening or Great Noticing. I know that has its own connotations, but think about it this way. We are becoming more aware of the system. We are becoming more aware of the corruption between government and business. We are becoming more aware of this. The Epstein files came out just yesterday, and we are seeing how corrupt the system is. And yet, there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. No one will be arrested. No more people will go to prison for the Epstein files. And things will just continue as normal. Right, yeah, sure, maybe a few reputations have been ruined, right? But in general, it just creates confusion. Like, who was, who wasn't part of it, that sort of thing. It just... The culture war, potentially, was a staged thing. I would say it was. While everyone is looking at these, they were paying to use women. We are becoming more aware of the system. We are becoming more arrested. No more people will go to prison for the Epstein files. And things will just continue as normal.
Isn't that fucked? Isn't that fucked? Nobody's going to jail. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to happen. We're not going to have this big shift of, I'll burn it all down. That's not going to happen.
Right, yeah, sure. Maybe a few...
Isn't that sad? Now, if something was going to happen, I'd be there. But I don't think we're going to be able to do it.
reputations have been ruined, right? But in general, it just creates confusion. Like, who wasn't part of it, that sort of thing. And it's a distraction. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's demoralizing, right? Mm-hmm. It's the great realization, I think people are calling it. The great realization that there's nothing you can do about it. Kind of horrible, right?
Oh, that is just horrible.
But maybe there is something we can do about it. Maybe there is.
No,
I can't think of what it is right now. No. But I think there's there's a scary element again. It gets scarier again, actually. I just remembered, right? Think about this, right? Okay. Fuck. Yeah. Think about this. We are seeing the government and we are seeing how corrupt it is. We are seeing all this stuff going on and we're like, oh, no one trusts their government. Everyone hates the government, right? So maybe that system is corrupt and needs to be replaced with a new system. And
this is what scares me.
Where who steps in to fill that role? Well, we have the ideas of the Dark Enlightenment to think about, right? The Dark Enlightenment says that actually we should not have this archaic voting system where nothing changes and we have these corrupt politicians. We should have a technocratic feudalism of some kind.
That's
where
what they
actually
want.
AI and people in control of artificial intelligence and these large techno company things, Oracle, for example, they should manage things. And that way it becomes a fair system, right? That kind of thing, that could be happening. We could be looking at a huge psychological operation to make us think that our governments suck, which they do, they all suck, but also as a way of saying we should replace this with a artificial intelligence of some kind. Or we should replace this with, CEOs would be a better leader than an elected official. That could be happening.
That's scary.
And then who would fill that gap? Well, it would be people it would be like corporations would fill the gap of governments. And that makes sense as well when you think about it, because YouTube, Instagram, all these social media platforms where that Google, is feeding us this information, they are partially owned by the big
Israel
business. BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. They have percentages of all of these companies and they work together. So yes, BlackRock maybe has 7% of Instagram stock or Facebook stock, right? Something like that. But then when you add State Street and Vanguard together.
What? No, I don't want to accept your cookies. Strictly necessary. Sorry, who else did he say? Vanguard. 11 trillion in global assets as of January 2025, known for low-cost investing. Offers mutual funds, ETFs, and financial services with a unique client-owned structure. 50 million investors. Long-term index-based strategies.
They own a majority share of Facebook or anything like this. They own it. And they work together. For business works with business. Money passes hands back and forth. I'm going on a crazy rant now, but you know what I'm saying.